Hi everyone! Mbappe has brought his move to Real Madrid into question, while Barcelona are planning a huge transfer of Erling Haaland. Be quick to leave us a like and write whether you truly believe in the possibility of the Norwegian's move to Barcelona or not in the comments down below. Without further ado, let's get the show on the pitch. Lautaro Martinez has been given a special shirt by Javier Zanetti after scoring 100 Serie A goals for Inter. Victor Osimhen has 5 goals plus 1 assist for Napoli since returning from AFCON 2023. I respect all clubs, and the action in the shot expresses strength and victory and is not disgraceful, and we are not accustomed to it in Europe. Ronaldo explained his controversial goal celebration to the Saudi Pro League's disciplinary committee. Wayne Rooney challenged KSI to a boxing match at 4 a.m. in 2022 and then stopped contacting him, TalkSport reports. Rafael Leao when asked where he sees his future, AC Milan. Neymar responded to an Instagram post mocking Ousmane Dembele's record with PSG. Jurriën Timber running back on field after ACL injury. His full return will be a big boost to Arteta. He's included in Arsenal's UCL knockout stage squad. Borussia Dortmund are considering a managerial change at the end of the summer, with Julian Nagelsmann being one of the prominent candidates discussed internally. Dennis Bergkamp, Dirk Kuyt, Henrik Larsson, Ronald Koeman are looking to buy a club in England. The aim is a League 1 or 2 club at this point. Larsson wants to be a head coach, Bergkamp will set up the academy, while Koeman will also have a role somewhere. The news about the Galacticos is put in by media, but without a doubt, Madrid is experiencing a wonderful generation of players. You have to see the results. In the end, in football, what often remains beyond talent is winning. It's the results. Most important thing, Luis Figo expressed his opinion about the new Galacticos. I've worked with many, but what sets Cristiano apart is the need to always be prepared to be the best, noted Portugal head coach Roberto Martinez. Ireland Federation has appointed John O'Shea as interim head coach of the men's national team. Mikhailo Mudryk was in tears on the phone to Arsenal asking them to do something as he was on his way to the airport following his collapsed transfer to Arsenal. Erling Haaland's Manchester City stats: 82 games, 79 goals, 15 assists. Bravo! Mark Guéhi has undergone minor surgery and it went very well, as he's expected to be sidelined for max 6 to 8 weeks. Guéhi is also expected to play last couple of games for Crystal Palace ahead of the Euros. The Cameroon Football Federation has confirmed that Rigobert Song will no longer continue as men's national team manager. His contract will not be renewed. Liverpool owners want to give one last try to bring Michael Edwards back to the club. FSG wants Edwards to take over football and put a new structure in place, including a new sporting director. Edwards has currently shown no sign of saying yes. Guardiola speaking of Bielsa: give him my Barcelona and you will see how he will win titles. Give me Leeds, I would still be in the championship. I wouldn't have achieved promotion. Matt Estelle will stay at Bayern. He dreams of becoming a Bayern legend. Newcastle United is interested in appointing Julian Nagelsmann as their coach in the summer. The German national coach has not yet decided whether he wants to return to a club or pen a new contract. Chelsea winger Raheem Sterling has no plans to leave the club. The footballer's representatives did not negotiate with Al Hilal regarding the player's transfer. Arsenal has expressed interest in Ajax goalkeeper Dian Ramai. Ramai is seen as a replacement for Aaron Ramsdale, who will likely leave after losing his starting place in Mikel Arteta's team. Rafinha rejected an offer from a Saudi Arabian club last year, but they are expected to try and sign him again this summer. In the last 4 weeks, we have been doing a fantastic job. The team is fighting, starting to behave as a team. After 7-8 months to translate the same ideas, this time it's a new team. It's all about time and balance to build a team, Pochettino claimed. 18-year-old Luis Kumas has scored the first goal for Liverpool on his debut appearance. He scored in the 44th minute of the clash against Southampton. God sees everything and probably injured the referee in the calf. Toni Kroos trolled the match official of the Real Sevilla tie. Only Harry Kane has scored more goals than Lautaro Martinez in Europe's top 5 leagues this season. 23 goals and counting for El Toro in Serie A this season. At the moment, Victor Osimhen and Rafael Leao are not the priority for PSG. Inter Milan manager Simone Inzaghi on links with other clubs. I'm very happy here at Inter. New deal? Not an issue. I feel very good at this club, with this board and of course with my players. I'm only focused on our performances. Spain defeated France in the final of the Women's League of Nations to become the first winner of the tournament in its history. I cried driving home after the Bayern defeat, the only time I ever did it. Later, Jorge Mendes calls me. Do me a favor, go to Cristiano's house because he's dead. I told him, I'm also dead, but I did it. Prepare yourself, no tears, and let's go to Cristiano's house. We were destroyed. Mourinho commented on Real Madrid's getting knocked out by Bayern in the Champions League semi-finals back in 2012. Mike Tyson wishes Benfica a happy 120th anniversary. Legend. All players of the FA Cup quarter-final have been determined. The result of the draw is on your screens. It's a dream come true. I've supported this club since birth. I won't sleep tonight. It doesn't feel real to score in front of the cup, admitted 18-year-old striker Jadon Duns. Bruno Fernandes has now scored or assisted 15 goals this season. He's now been involved in 15+ goals each season he has played for Man United. Guys, if you're still watching us without a subscription, it's time to change that. And now let's have a look at the results of yesterday's fixtures. Next up is a quick recap of yesterday's games. In Serie A, Inter crushed Atalanta 4-0, moving one step closer to the title, while Napoli left no chance for Sassuolo with a 1-6 victory. In the FA Cup, Chelsea secured a hard-fought victory over Leeds thanks to a 90th-minute goal from Gallagher, 3-2. Manchester United prevailed over Nottingham thanks to an accurate shot from Casemiro, and Liverpool thrashed Southampton thanks to their incredible youngsters. 18-year-old Kumas backed his first goal, not to mention a brace from 18-year-old Duns. Moving on to the main news of the release. In a stunning turn of events, rumors are swirling that Liverpool FC star Mohamed Salah has already linked a deal to join the Saudi Pro League at the conclusion of the current 2023-24 season. The unexpected revelation comes from Mido, the former Egypt international and Premier League striker who took to social media to drop the bombshell. In his post to his 5.6 million followers, Mido declared, Mohamed Salah will be in the Saudi League next season. Contracts have been signed. Joan Laporta informally asked Xavi to stay for an additional season. If Xavi decides to change his mind and continue, the doors will be open to do so for the following reasons. Barca are satisfied with Xavi's work, the dressing room is loyal to him, the players are with Xavi until the end. Xavi knows the club well and is aware of the difficulties that Barca is going through on the economic level. The difficulty of finding a coach. In the meantime, we continue to inform you about one of the hot topics of the upcoming summer, in which club Xabi Alonso will end up. We've gathered some insiders just for you. If Alonso decides to leave Bayer Leverkusen this summer already, all parties assume that Leverkusen will demand between 15 to 25 million euros. Bayern is planning the next steps now, as Alonso is still open to join Bayern in summer, Florian Plettenberg thinks. Xabi Alonso is being considered by Bayern and Liverpool. He can also choose to stay at Leverkusen and wait, as Real Madrid might be interested in him when Ancelotti eventually leaves, David Orstein assumes. Kylian Mbappe has denied any agreement of his move to Real Madrid at the LEC. The Emir of Qatar wished him good luck for his future, aware that his departure has already been decided. However, at the same time, there is the following info from Relevo. Kylian Mbappe's mother, Faiza Lamari, visited Madrid in the last few days to search for a house for Kylian. FC Barcelona had a meeting with Erling Haaland's agent yesterday. The president of Barca, Joan Laporta, dreams of signing Haaland. Rafaela Pimenta represents various players, including De Ligt, in addition to Haaland. The meeting covered numerous players, but the primary focus was on Haaland. Is it a difficult deal? Yes. Impossible? No. No one can deny the meeting because we filmed it, but if Deco says that Haaland was not talked about during the meeting, he is lying, notes Gerard Romero. A date has been agreed between Barca and Haaland's family to assess the viability of this operation. At the meeting, two names were discussed as potential exits from the club that could help facilitate the arrival of players like Haaland. Adds journalist Carlos Montfort. Erling Haaland's release clause for June 2025 is 175 million euros, not this summer. And this is a comment from journalist Oriol Dominic.